Bir is a tiny mountain hamlet in northern Himachal Pradesh with a massive, well-settled Tibetan community. Set facing the backdrop of the DUDHSAGAR range of the Indian Himalayas, the town is charming, despite the debris scattered on the roadsides and streams of the Tibetan colony are an unfortunate adverse to its golden-roofed temples, and to the greenery of Upper Bir and the neighboring villages. The Tibetan colony is actually in the village of Chogan. There are tons of activities and sightseeing spots like Sherab Ling Monastery, Bir Tea Factory, Chokling Monastery, Deer Park Institute, Dharmale Institute, Tibetan Colony, and Bir Road. COORG, nestled among the eternal mountains that line the southernmost border of Karnataka, is the stunning COORG region, gifted with emerald murals and acres of farms, a significant center for coffee and spice cultivation. Getaway to COORG enables you to explore natural ways to encounter its spiritedness and charm of the striving authentic taste and flavor of Kogi lifestyle, cultures, and tradition, which will make up for a perfect place for a joyful vacation during your weekend. Dalhousie, with its deceiving pine-clad canyons and scattered mountain panoramas, Dalhousie is another of those excellent hill destinations forgotten behind by the British. Dalhousie has never more been truly the same again. Still, it is a relatively steady getaway for honeymooners and families from the plains, notably one of the best tourist attractions in India, famous for its sightseeing places like Panchpulla, Sadhara Falls, Khajjiar, Kalatop Wildlife Sanctuary, Subhash Bauli, Dakun Peak, Chamunda Devi Temple, St. John Church and much more. Dharamshala. Dharamshala resides in the topmost ranges of the Kashmir Valley in Himachal Pradesh and is located at an elevation of 1,475 meters above sea level. The city is enclosed by a thick blanket of dodo cedar trees and is one of the significant strongholds for the Tibetan exiles and also home to Dalai Lama. The town's outstanding picturesque surroundings and the residence of the Dalai Lama have made the township a conventional tourist center, both for the Indians and the foreign tourists, with sightseeing attractions like Maklodganj, Masroor, Kangra Museum, Kangra Fort, Dal Lake, Namgyal Monastery and much more. DUDHSAGAR Falls. If your thought Goa is all about beaches, sand, and crazy nightlife, think again. For those who would like to see the other side of Goa, head to DUDHSAGAR Falls. The waterfalls are actually tiered falls about 60 km from the capital city of Panji. According to popular legend, a princess once lived in the forests nearby the falls. She used to bathe in the pond at the base of the falls. One fine day, during her bathing session, she caught a prince watching her. In order to protect her modesty, she poured a jug of sweet milk in front of her to form as a curtain. It is believed that it is that sweet milk which pours down the falls, hence giving them a milky appearance. While you can believe that story at your peril, the fact remains that it is a gorgeous waterfall which deserves a visit. Gulmarg. Pine binding Gulmarg is the nearest India gets to a ski resort. It's not so much a town as a twisting 4 kilometers long loop of road ringing the undulating meadow of flowers for which it's named. Gulmarg is mostly fancied by travelers, the go-to destination for types of travelers, be it family, kids, and couples. Gulmarg is, however, mostly favored by family, couple. There are many tourist attractions in Gulmarg like gondola lift, Gulmarg ski area, golf course, Avanti Swami temple, Afarvat Peak, Baba Reshi Shrine, Khilanma, Tangmarg, Verinag, Alpada Lake, Gulmarg Biosphere Reserves, Firozpur Nalla and much more. Kamshet, surrounded by panoramic views of paddy and sunflower fields fringed by hills all around, Kamshet is a back-to-nature weekend par excellence. Its history has been shaped by the hills here. Once known for breeding fierce freedom-loving Maratha warriors, they now play host to bands of fearless paragliding pilots and adventure lovers. Kamshet is just the place to have a paragliding weekend. Kashmir Valley. Kashmir Valley is no doubt the most beautiful tourist places in India. The Heaven on Earth tag is always linked to Kashmir for its evergreen landscapes and snow-filled mountains. A visit to Kashmir should definitely be included in your bucket list of every nature lover. The Shalimar Gardens, the Dal Lake and the Shikaras and Gulmarg are the utmost attractions here. If you are an adrenaline junkie and want to explore the thrilling nature, then mountaineering and river rafting are good adventure activities in Kashmir. The perfect time to visit the Kashmir Valley is between the months of March and October. Kasol. Spread along the beautiful Parvati River and with mountain panoramas to the northeast, Kasol is the main traveler destination in the valley. It's a small hamlet but almost infested with bakeries, reggae bars, and affordable guest houses catering to a wide hipster Israeli crowd. It's also a venue for trance parties emigrated from Goa and at any time an easy base for traversing the forested valley or just hanging out. Picturesque spots around this surreal town have some delightful tourist destinations like Kalu, Parvati River, Malana Village, Kheer Ganga Peak, Guntur Town, Manali, and these are considered as the best tourist places in India. This beautiful place bears a very striking resemblance to Switzerland's topography. The well-known romanticizing location, Khajjiar, is located at the foot of Dhaulatgarh, in the lap of Himalayas and is 2,000 meters above sea level. A beautiful panoramic view of the densely populated forests and the meadows and snowy peaks of Himalayas can be captured. Summer months are the best to visit this place as it wouldn't be too cold and the hill station would be laden with beautiful flowers, which makes it one of the most beautiful places in India. Ladakh. Spectacularly rugged, parched mountains wrap this enchanting, Buddhist ex-kingdom. Picture perfect Buddhist monasteries, climactic crowned rocky lands among pale stupas and meditational money walls coated with myriad mantra-inscribed pebbles. Ladakh's remarkably well-balanced traditional society has much to teach the West in terms of ecological awareness. With some of the famous tourist places in India like Leh Pangong Lake, Magnetic Hill, Nubra Valley, Somoriri Lake, Lamayuru are well known across the world. This makes for unforgettable landscapes, but beware that road access requires crossing tortuous high passes which close altogether from around October to May. You can also head out for bike trip in Ladakh for an amazing adventure. Not only this, one can also go on a motorcycle expedition from Manali to Leh for a thrilling adventurous experience. Ladakh is all you need for some unthrilling adventurous trip. Lonovala. Nestled in the lap of the Sahyadri Hills, Lonovala offers scenic views of the Deccan Plateau on one side and the Konkan coast on the other. The hilly landscape makes it an ideal destination for adventure sports such as trekking, fishing, and camping. Rajmachi Point provides an unparalleled view of Shivaji's fort and consists of a beautiful trek. Lonovala Lake is another place where you can enjoy a day amidst natural scenery. Kala Caves, Bhaja Caves, and Lohagarh Fort are some of the highly recommended tourist spots. Once there, you can go further to Duke's Nose, and also up till Ajanta and Ellora. Circled by towering peaks in the rich verdant valley of the Bees River, with mountain ventures waving from all directions, Manali is a year-round attraction. Travelers assemble here to hang out in the hippie villages around the main town. Adventure seekers come to Manali for paragliding, trekking, climbing, mountain biking, canyoning, rafting and skiing, and much more. There are plenty tourist attractions surrounding the town like Rotang Pass, Solang Valley, Beeskund, Chandratal Lake, Chandrakhani Pass, Pando Dam in Kalu, Great Himalayan National Park and much more, which would be an ideal for Indian families and honeymooners to experience the cool mountain air and a taste of snow. Shimla chained along a 12 km hill, with sheer forested hills dropping away in all directions. The Himachal capital is a good appetite for an inspiring mountain vacation. Shimla is one of renowned Indian tourist place, whirring with a sparkling flow of Indian tourists and full of reverberations of its former role as the summer capital of British India, as the city is surrounded with stunning views of the majestic Himalayan mountain and popular attractions like Summer Hills, Indian Institute of Advanced Studies, Annandale, the Scandal Point Bridge, the Shimla State Museum, Naldera and Shali Peak, Chadwick Falls, Kufri, Cheel and much more. Valley of Flowers. The Valley of Flowers is a national park located in the upper reaches of the Himalayas, in the state of Uttarakhand. Is a must-visit tourist place in India. The park is a true paradise for botanists and anybody else who loves the glory of nature. It stands true to its name, with several species of exotic flowers to be seen here. While for the most part the valley remains covered with snow, during the summer months, it comes alive with a riot of colors which makes it one of the most beautiful places in India. Expectedly, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. But you need to cover a slightly difficult trek in order to feel the bliss of this national park.